First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here on Raw? Maybe I would have been better off staying on SmackDown.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you alright?
Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
And here comes tonight's sacrificial lamb.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck!
I remember this competitor. We wrestled at the same state fair in the early 2000s. Man, that was a great night for me.
Wow, does that mean you actually won a match?
No, I lost. But later that night, I went on a ride at the same fair, and it was amazing. It flipped you backwards and forwards and random, seemingly defying physics. Then the next morning, I woke up and I discovered the Saxtonation.
This explains so much.
And his opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 245 pounds, David Hicks.
It's great to hear the crowd give this superstar the reception he deserves, especially after what happened last week.
Absolutely, Saxton. That unexpected attack might have spoiled his draft night, but tonight he's got a chance to make his own lasting impression.
A new era for Raw, and its top draft pick starts right now.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron, but now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he gets drafted.
Man, that's some attitude behind it. Rolling elbow right on the mark. Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks. Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure.
Every strike more devastating than the last. And a stomp to the gut.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Ah, caught on the chin. Oh, counters right into the breadbasket. Return fire on Adrian. Uh-oh. Flashback.
Striking down with the axe handle.
He's able to counter that. Needed a midsection and a kick to the back. Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle. Oh, what a chop. Climbing the ropes. Front face lock into a superplex.
It's going to take a certain kind of willpower to keep going after being taken down like that.
It's the reversal. What a counter.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Cinches up the arm and it
Vicious kicks to the jaw.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
You're ready to count, Byron.
Here we go. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Wow, that is some impressive strength. Dominator! Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Getting him in place, but for what?
Buck comes right back at him.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that. Propped up in the corner.
Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner.
Oh, drop kick. The match clearly taking a heavy toll.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now. What a shot.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Ooh, hard into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoulder first.
And the ring just shifted.
Cannonball.
Waistlock applied into a gator roll. Front face lock. Nice transition. Look at this power.
Big punch. Ouch. He's just looking absolutely bullied right now.
He's been ineffective at slowing down his opponent.
Being placed onto the top rope.
They've got their opponent positioned on the top rope, lighting up the chest with more in mind.
Into a superplex. And there's a good blow to the body. Chicken wing applied. Nasty move. And a face buster. Oh, what a kick.
And a kick to the back.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Oh, man, thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling.
Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect. Boom. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Into the drop kick. Oh! They're just toying with their opponent right now, having fun at their expense.
Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect.
He's put forth an onslaught of offense here.
Yeah, he's just popping off right now. Like a rabid animal attacking their opponent.
And got away with that one.
Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed.
Double knees to the chest.
He puts him into the corner.
You're ready to count, Byron.
Here we go.
The face of Adrian was like a big little wood chipper.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault to pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face.
That was vicious.
Buck looks knocked out.
Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT. Getting set up in the corner now.
A flurry of chops. Banging the chest like a drum. One more for good measure.
Oh, look at this.
This might just do it. This might just end it all.
There is no mercy being shown, wrenching deep into this hold.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Got someone from your family helping you out?
Make the right choices, and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 245 pounds, David Hicks.
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment we'll be off too.
the legitimate businessman, Tony D'Angelo.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
A man who has amassed power in NXT and has continually grown his family. Surrounds himself with family, and he is quite power hungry.
Yeah, but Tony D's methods have paid off. Tag team gold, the North American title, and the Heritage Cup.
Well, he's just a savvy businessman who's diversifying his holdings. Yeah, that's it.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Into the side headlock here. Oh, oof. Down to the mat and gets into a headlock position.
Converts it into a headlock.
Oh! I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong from the top.
Off the mark.
Oh, D'Angelo anticipated that.
Wards that off. What a response.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test. 2 titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Ooh.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Knee right on target.
Slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Brutal boot.
Jeez, D'Angelo is really leaking now.
Sent to the corner.
Bam! Countering each other again and again.
Reverse Rana.
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though.
Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe. Oh, drop kick.
Just mounted with punches and a stomp to the gut, too.
Draped into the deadly tree of woe position.
Fast thinking save him there. And Tony just taunting his opponent now.
stops that offense.
Jaw-shattering boot. An unprotected shot to the head. Those could add up.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
As their opponent biting their nose.
And clearly stooping low with that attack.
Now that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
Brutal knee to the side of the face.
What a counter by Tony.
That could be curtains for Tony. The cover!
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pierce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.